I want to go back to agent mode. Can you talk about what kind of use cases you have seen where either the beta setters or the production user testers, they were actually impressed that, hey, we can see what we cannot see earlier?
Interestingly, right, the agent mode is a pull that we feel from our customers like significantly from the past 6 to 9 months. Since we released the MCP server in groundcover, basically all of our customers are consuming our telemetry through MCP, which is great on one hand, but on the other, they're basically building what agent mode should have given them, right? They're in their coding agent trying to fix problems and they're consuming telemetry to make decisions. Agent mode is basically the ability to both stay inside the platform, right, and troubleshoot with the AI assistant that can now sift through huge volumes of telemetry and make very complicated analyses that you as a human just can't. And on the other hand, it can also kind of delegate information to your agents in a very constructed way that is better than MCP through the platform itself, right? So if our customers used Cloud before to query data using MCP, now they can use the agent mode and delegate to Cloud in a very structured way and see the results back in the observability system. So we're becoming like, from just the system of record, also to the ability to control my AI fleet and make sure that I'm coding right, solving problems, and I understand what's going on. So it's a very interesting kind of pull that we felt from the market. Agent mode has been tested with enterprises for a few months now, in our customer base, and we see these use cases tremendously valuable. The adoption is phenomenal, which we'll love to see.
And how or where does agent mode fit into the rest of the ground covers observability stack?
It's basically part of everything that we do. The platform is becoming agentic in any sense. The agent is aware to every part of the platform itself. Everything is a context that you can pass, kind of unliterally to the agent. It can use this context from within the platform. It's running close to the data. It queries the data privately. So it's basically kind of embedded in everything that you do. You can communicate with groundcover differently now through agent-to-agent communication. So the agent is more than a chatbot kind of bolted into the platform, right? It's part of how we think that groundcover should kind of coexist with your other agents. So it's kind of everywhere in everything that you can do, whether you're using the UI or whether you communicated with it somewhere else.
And as organizations like all the brownfield deployment, they are just bolting AI into the backend. What kind of nightmare is creating for their teams, platform team, SRE teams, ability teams? And do you feel that approach is right? Or what would, if they come and ask you, should be the right approach?
I mean, it's a fun transient, right? To say, I have data, even if I'm an external vendor, querying groundcover or Datadog or whatever, right? I can build AI workflows that query the data and make decisions. It's a very interesting transient. It just shows how much value there is in it, but it's not going to last from a perspective of who owns the data will eventually be able to create better value and more cost-effective value. For example, groundcover's agent mode will soon control dynamically what the eBPF sensor is collecting. So if you have an incident, for example, and I want to just collect higher cardinality data for the next 15 minutes to allow the agent to troubleshoot, then the agent will be able to dynamically collect the data, control the data collection, and transform it basically to fit what it wants to troubleshoot right now. Right? This entire connection between agent control and the collection is exactly what you can do with a bolted-on AI platform that assumes the data is there. Right? Most of the customers don't have quality data. Most of the customers don't have quality data that fits the current incident, and this data is statically built and not non-dynamic. Right? It's built on dashboards and monitors. They're predefined on specific use cases. They learned over time to investigate. It's not dynamic and wide enough like AI needs. So a vendor that won't be able to control both the collection and the root cause analysis through the same AI platform is just going to provide less value, and to be honest, less cost-effective value. It will have to sift through huge volumes of telemetry instead of making very kind of intelligent decisions. And that's where we're going, right? The agent mode will be part of the collection itself as well.